my last class, I spoke about ChatGPT, the futures of ChatGPT, and how ChatGPT can be used. But today I'll be going more into using ChatGPT in your daily tasks. Using ChatGPT in your daily tasks. Now, at the end of this class, you should be able to understand how to use ChatGPT to write with ChatGPT, to learn with ChatGPT, and then to plan with ChatGPT. So first of all, let's just run through the writing with ChatGPT. Now you have to understand that ChatGPT is a large language model. Large language model. That means it has to do with large amount of text, human-like text. Now, if you go back to anything you want to write, is it essay, email, or wherever you think you want to write, ChatGPT can be there for you, but you have to understand how to use prompt and how to organize your prompt to give you exactly what you want. Now, in the term of emails, let's make, for example, most of my videos I made. Let me say I want to send it to Mr. Chooks. I want to send it to Mr. Chooks. Then I can say, hey, ChatGPT, write an email to Mr. Chooks, letting him know that I have created a video about ChatGPT. Letting him know I have created a video about ChatGPT. I need his review and contribution to make that video more seen or more interactive. Now, ChatGPT will go down and construct that email based on instruction, features, or tone that I have given to that prompt. Now, ChatGPT also can be used to write essay. Let me use, for example, the first book I wrote. I had a story about Shango, and I told ChatGPT everything I know about that story, the background, how I want the story to flow, and I asked the ChatGPT to make the novel. I have a story about Chongo. I took my time to explain that story, the concept of the story, to ChatGPT and ask it to divide it into chapters, giving me hints on how each of those chapters should look like. Now, ChatGPT gave me according to what I have given it as an instruction, structuring out the story into chapters, but not in details. Now I took the time to give a ghostwriter. I took the time to give a ghostwriter to work on that story, but it is not yet published, but it is presently completed. Now, that is about essay, but I use a novel for an example. Now, you can also give ChatGPT an essay to write. Write about the economy of so and so place with a specific amount of word targeting people that are below 18. Now, ChatGPT know how to construct that message or that essay in a way that people that are below 18 would read and understand. Now, let's move to ChatGPT for captions. Like this video I make now, I will take out the time to explain to ChatGPT that this is the video I have made. I want to post it on my Facebook, TikTok, my YouTube, and let me say my Instagram, IG. Write a caption for this video for my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. ChatGPT is going to use based on what I have given it. That's why I told you initially, ChatGPT cannot think. It cannot feel like human being. It doesn't know your next move. So it's based on what you have given it at that time that it would provide. Now, after explaining that video to ChatGPT, it will go down and bring out human-like tests, including hashtags. Now, I don't need to go through the process of brainstorming, rewriting, or wherever I need to do. ChatGPT would bring it out and also bring out hashtags. Now, let's move to learning with ChatGPT. Now, let me use, for example, you come across a large amount of text which you can't read through, either a PDF or a large amount of text. Now you can input that text into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to summarize that text. Make out the points I need to take note of in bulletin. Now ChatGPT is going to summarize that text and highlight places you have to take note of so you don't mix any of the context of that summary. Now let's move to explanation. Let me say, for example, that same text, ChatGPT is going to explain every bit of it, which part you don't understand, regardless how it comes out, or probably the English or expression that has been used. At the same time, it can fill in missing words for you to get that full explanation of what you have given it as an instruction. Now, ChatGPT can also translate. Now, regardless the amount of knowledge that is in a different language, ChatGPT can translate. Let me say, for example, you have a novel that was instructed to you to read, and you happen to find that novel and it's in Spanish. I can take a picture of each of those pages and ask ChatGPT to translate. It will translate it accordingly to how it is written. That same text, if I have that book in Spanish PDF, I can upload that file. That was where the future of art file is on ChatGPT. I can upload that file and ask ChatGPT to translate and summarize that text. Now, that large amount of PDF you have given that ChatGPT, it can translate it, it can summarize it. Now, let's move to planning with ChatGPT. ChatGPT can help you to plan your daily life. Let's go, for example, you want to draw a schedule. Someone like me who always use alarm for everything, for almost everything, I can move to a new environment and I need to change my schedule, or probably in different times zone I need to change my schedule. I explain to ChatGPT what my daily schedule looks like. I might say in the morning I need to make a video. Then after that, workouts. Breakfast. And so on and so forth. You list it out. Then ask ChatGPT to schedule everything you have here, even leaving you extra 3 hours to play or to have time for your own self. Then ChatGPT will go down, bring out those details and time you need in order to make that schedule a success. As easy as it sounds. Then meal planning. I get bored enough a lot when it comes to meal. Everybody wants to eat rice daily. But I asked ChatGPT, this is my locality. This is where I stay. This is what I do every day. But I need a meal plan that will last me through the week. Without getting bored, ChatGPT is going to give you a meal plan for each day. If you insist that you want to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It will give you. If you want brunch in between, it will give you. If you want to skip lunch and have breakfast and dinner, it will give you. If you want to skip breakfast and have lunch and dinner, it will give you a complete meal plan with diets. Now for workouts. When I started working out, I asked ChatGPT that this is my body size, this is my target, this is what I want. What kind of workout do I need to do to achieve this? Now it went down based on information I have given it to structure out a workout plan for me to follow, giving me the duration. If I follow that plan, it will become a success. And I have followed it and it has gradually become a success. Now let's move down to travel. Now I can have a trip I want to plan, probably to Togo. And I told ChatGPT, I need you to plan a trip for me for $500. It's raining. It's raining right now, so my board is messing up. I need you to plan a trip for me for $500 to Togo. Now, ChatGPT in agent mode would go actually plan that same trip, tell you the route or probably the road you need to follow in order for you to utilize that $500 for that trip. As simple as it sounds, it will help you to utilize that $500 for that trip. So that is the end of this one. Using ChatGPT in your daily tasks. We spoke about writing with ChatGPT, where we'll cover the emails, essay, and caption. There are so many more under writing, whatever you have to do with writing. Then we went to learning with ChatGPT, where I spoke about summarizing, explanation, and translating text. ChatGPT can summarize large text in PDF, whatever form you have it, then explain that same text in simple form or probably in the simplest form that you want it to explain. Then translation, it can actually help you to translate that text. Then planning with ChatGPT. ChatGPT can help you schedule, can help you plan meals, and can help you plan a workout, give you a workout plan, and also help you plan trips. So next class, I'll be going deeper and deeper into ChatGPT for entrepreneurs and so on, or for content creator and so on and so forth. So I want you to join my next class, which is on Friday. And don't forget, join Jav the King. Jav the King on our platform. Thank you.